Ah, Sprut Oscar has joined the stream. Good to know, good to know. Well then, everything seems to be in order. Well then, welcome back to the stream, or welcome back to this playthrough, I should say. We are now in episode 10, and well, we haven't really moved anywhere. I've just been standing at the same position. I was trying to make a stream yesterday, but unfortunately I was unable to have time to do it actually. It's a little bit disappointing, but well, we're here now. Alright, so I'm just gonna continue. I want to see where the story takes us, and well, see where the story takes us and make sure that everything is alright, more or less. Alright. We did get that. Yeah, alright. So let's see, is it going to be an experimental division? Alright. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of lore now, because it really is needed. If we don't get any more answers to our questions and more lore, this is just going to be it's just going to be so disorienting, and I just hope that they can at least give some nuance to all this. Let's see them.
What is this facility?
It looks like some sort of assembly line.
Hey, those boxes. Aren't they the same ones from that transport truck we saw? What is it, Tsugumi?
Does it contain what I brought earlier?
A human head.
You've got to be kidding me. All of these?
What in the world is this place?
Others are being held in this building. And others feed on human brains.
Even if that's the case, why does it seem like this factory processes the brains? I hate to say it, but couldn't they just toss in the whole head if they're just feeding them to the others?
This smell. Where is it coming from?
It does smell a little strange here. Almost like blood.
Well, there is heads, so there should be blood.
Those ampules!
I think I'm going to be sick.
This can't be real, right? Those were made by Spring Pharmaceuticals.
Let's see how long this cutscene is going to be. Like 5 seconds? Do not kill my Gemma. Do not. He's the best character. Don't kill him. Oh good, Kasane.
Looks like Kyoka couldn't lose you.
What is this?
I think you've already figured it out. This is Spring Pharmaceuticals' Seiron factory. To be more accurate, it's an other research facility they run jointly with the Seiron government.
They're using these heads to make their products.
Shiden, stay calm. Just concentrate on stopping Yuito.
Wait, let's talk! Hey!
And and is this gonna be just like the last time? Oh wait, what did you just do? I'm not going to blame that, alright? Let's see how chaotic this fight is going to be.
Tell me why you're trying to kill me? Now you're trying to hide this cool place? Don't you feel anything seeing what's going on here? What are you all thinking?
Alright, let's get some oil on you and let's burn it. Come on. I was targeting her, you
You were
know
amazing
that.
since you were a cadet, Sonny. But now you're trying to kill Yuito and trying to hide this facility. What happened to you? This isn't like
You
you.
just need to focus on one at a time. Otherwise, I'm never gonna win this. And again, it feels very much like Kasane is much more in...
Then tell us. We don't know anything because you won't tell us anything.
I'm about done with
Oh, I can actually hit more. That's good. And again. And that's actually a powerful move because that might allow me to actually get down. Can I, for once, actually win over these guys without being forced to lose or just quitting halfway through? Hopefully that's the case this time. There we go. Now she's gone. Rabbit, come on. Not done yet. One more. So he's going to drive now. Well, I have my... I think everything's basically the same. He went to the drive, but I still have my... Not my drive, but my... Damn it, what's it called? I don't know. This is bad. Hyper. Oh, my health.
What happened?
Little.
This actually should be a very horrible way to go, and they actually should all be dead at this point.
My fault.
No problem.
I'll protect you.
Thank you, Nabi.
By any means.
Is that a delayed attempt? First time I've seen, actually. Why didn't that hit?
Little.
There we go. Now they are gone. Let's focus on this. She should have had at least a little bit of her health gone.
You won't get away.
There we go.
By any means.
Good.
Do not hit my Gemma, Kasane. I like him a lot more than I like you, that's for sure.
Great job, Tsugumi.
Not yet.
You won't get away.
There.
Is everyone okay?
That up.
Let's regroup now.
Come on, Kasane.
By any means.
And I need to move! Ah, good. Thank you, Gemma. As always.
You.
That sounded a lot more sexual than I wanted it to. Alright, Jesus, I'll leave it. Got a lot of good consecutive hits. Alright, let's get this one as well then. Before she attacks me with that. There.
Not done yet. One more.
Does so little damage. But I should at least get the assassination. It doesn't kill her, but it should get a lot of damage. Do not... Oh, she's going into... She's going into this then. I'll be just running around. I'm not getting hit by this. It should actually take damage from her, shouldn't it? No, yeah, just a 30 seconds, then she's out. That should mean I could just use mine afterwards. I think I will. Just running around like this. It's an extremely cheeky way, but still, I mean, it works, so I'm gonna do it. Is there any more LTs I can use in here? I don't think there is. So I'll actually do this thing. I'll do mine. Should get at least, hopefully gets her down.
Endure it.
It's a little bit sad you can't actually skip that because it gains a lot after a while. She dodged it?
Coursing through me.
Come on. No. Don't stop the fight.
Making drugs out of human heads is
So
crazy.
I didn't get to
We
win
have to
this
stop
either.
them.
Come on.
But Naomi, she needs this.
What do you mean? What is this facility for?
That's...
I can't take this anymore. I'm telling them everything.
No, I will. This place is an other research
you decide to do
facility
it?
run jointly with Spring Pharmaceuticals, just like Arashi said. Human brains of people with powers are being brought here. A portion of them are transplanted into others to turn them into other weapons. The rest are turned into a medical solution to feed the others.
That's horrible.
Hey, are you really sure about Seiron? I know New Himuka has a lot of its own issues. It's not right that the government
not the
monitors
right
everyone and
question
controls
right
all the
now.
information. But Seiron causing the uprising, that's just as messed up. Can we really let them get away with transplanting human brains into others, or processing the brains into drugs?
No, we can't, obviously. That being said, there are, in fact, some people who've been forced to accept it.
Like my brother.
And then there's Kasane. People whose loved ones have been turned into others. They depend on that medication. Human-born others can temporarily regain their senses when they take that medication, even letting them talk.
Does Karin have a family member that's been metamorphosed?
No, not a family member. Has Luca or Fubuki mentioned it?
Alice?
Yuito!
His brain is...
Yuito!
Yuito?
Is this happening because I used my power?
Is he having a stroke again? And did my game crash?
My head is
No, it
killing
didn't. Good.
me.
Good.
Are you okay?
What's wrong? You look like you're in pain.
There's something
We were just
wrong
fighting.
with Yuito's brain.
Of course,
He's
there's going
beginning
to be
to show signs of speech
pain.
and memory impairment whenever he uses his power.
I'm okay now. The pain is fading. This is...
Why did she...
Damn.
Sorry to interrupt, but you need to leave now so we can call this a draw. Hurry up or the others will come.
We should leave too. That okay with you, Kasane?
Yes.
Yuito, our assignment is complete. We should withdraw.
Yeah. We should get out of here as soon as possible.
So, we didn't gain much from this then. Without a little bit more information. So, basically we got a little bit more information that most likely Kasane already had. That... Okay, so they... So more or less they need that medicine to make sure that human-born that were turned into others need... so they can speak, so they can become relatively human again.
Wataru said he would report to Major General Fubuki for you.
Okay. Sorry. I know I should be the one to do it, but I'm just not feeling well.
What are you talking about? It's okay, don't worry about it. We all know how you feel. No, that's not exactly true. I can't understand how much pain you're in. I probably would have taken the ampule too if I were in your shoes. I know saying that won't help with whatever guilt or disgust you might be feeling.
Thanks. I'm okay.
The medication should be chemically processed, so consider them more like protein or amino acid supplements. It may be unpleasant, but looking at them this way might help you come to terms with it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's just hard for me to do it.
I know it might be difficult, but whatever you do, don't throw them up.
What? You knew?
We saw it happen. You were outside the hideout. Oh, we're sorry.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I know it's not in my stomach anymore, but I just couldn't.
It's fine, but you have to fight through it. You can't make it a habit.
You're right. Besides, Naomi, it must be so much harder for her. Being turned into another is awful enough, but now she has to feed on these brains? I don't know where she is right now, or how she's doing. When I think about her, I know how much better off I am. If Naomi hasn't given up, then I can't either. I know I can get through it.
After you do get through it, you'll be able to help support Naomi when you see her again.
Yes, you're right. I need to get it together. I'm just wondering if New Himuka is stocking up on those ampules, knowing full well what they're made of. If that's the case, and they do indeed know, then they're going to have to answer to me. No, I have a feeling that New Himuka already knows everything. I just can't get myself to accept it.
I'm sorry.
Huh? You don't need to apologize. You have nothing to do with the hospital.
I know, but I just wanted to apologize. I want to look into the hospital and do something about it.
This is a tough position for the both of you.
You too, Luca. Everything Karin has done must be hard for you. Tsugumi had to see a lot of things she never wanted to as well. I think we've all had our fair share of suffering. But what's important is that we continue to support one another, right?
Yeah. Sorry I worried everyone, and thank you.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to go into the standby phase. So more or less...
Maybe I should talk to Tsugumi.
Alright, let's just wait and see, so...
Just try not to do everything on your own. If there's too much to handle, let me help you pick up the slack. That's what a team is for. Thanks, Wataru.
Anyone more? No. Good. Alright, so let's try to condense what we just experienced. So, they did answer a little bit of questions. They answered what the facility was, and they answered that that they use it to make sure that certain others are used as weapons, and some are used as some form of basically that you are able to talk to them and all of that kind of stuff. But besides that, they didn't answer very much. We of course yet again saw him going into that stroke kind of syndrome. It's hard to say, and since he has taken those ampules, we don't know if it's actually going to go worse. But yet again, I think he needed to, because, well, at the point where he took it, he couldn't get a single sentence out. So I mean, that's kind of a serious brain issue, and he either that or he dies. It's really that. So yeah, well, but I'm mostly pissed off at the boss fight. I really am, because this, I believe, is the 4th or 5th time that we have fought Kasane, and we have not been allowed to win. I mean, you saw very clearly that, yeah, I was winning. I mean, I wasn't losing that fight. But yet, right before the end, they stop. And they don't allow me to finish the fight. They don't allow me to win. Of course, I can understand that, especially when we're fighting Kasane. They do so because because of the simple reason that you can play as Kasane as well and see a completely different perspective. So I guess they want to still tell the same story, but from 2 different perspectives. And if they then make me win here, then they would have to make Kasane lose if I play on that perspective. But still, yeah. So, but then I also feel like this: if that is the case, then don't let us fight Kasane that much. Because to be honest, there hasn't been many other boss fights of these bigger boss fights, besides the fights against Kasane and that other guy, basically Luca's brother. But those fights have always been that basically you weren't supposed to win, and sometimes you were supposed to lose. It just feels so unsatisfying that you're not able to finish something. It's just a very bad game mechanic. It really is. And that is a big downside to the entire game. But, well, enough of my rambling for now. Let's go and see if there is any interesting Bond episodes before we will continue to the next phase. Alright, so it's a Bond episode with Sugumi and with Luca. Alright, is there any messages on the, I guess, internal smartphone? Why? Yet again, this is so strange. Why would she even do this? We had a fight before. I understand she wants to make up with it, but I bet you that we're gonna fight her again next time. So why the hell even have this conversation? And the same with her as well. To test it, I've been waiting. A new battle support program? I mean, come on. I mean, basically, you want me to, the enemy, technically, to test some new technology that you have developed. You really want me to test that? You don't want Kasane to test it, or someone else? No, you have to test it on me. Sometimes I'm wondering about the storytelling in this. But sure, I'll go with it. Let's start with her then. Yeah, I mean, I'm just as confused as he is, or surprised, as he says. So do the same. All right. I suppose we'll go on a bonding episode then.
So, you said you wanted to test this battle support program?
Yeah, I want you to try it out.
Is it safe?
That's what the test is for. We don't have much time. Let's get started. I'm installing it now. Okay, it's installed. Try using your power.
Power? Okay. I can lift up this cup. What's going on? I'm seeing noise.
Calm down. It'll go back to normal once you stop consciously using your power.
Oh, you're right. That really surprised me.
Nice. It was a success.
What is this program?
When it detects power usage, it affects your visual senses to discourage its use. I call it the forced break program.
What? Why did you make a pointless program like that?
It's not pointless. If you apply various conditions to the program, you'll be able to restrict overworking. It's even more effective with an organization like the OSF where powers are necessary. Nobody can be working 24/7. In other words, I considerately made this program so people can use it as an excuse to rest.
I still think it was pretty reckless to stick it in my head.
Anyway, you can't fight now, which means you have to rest. Enjoy your free time.
Well, I am pretty tired.
Why don't you order something? Nothing like eating your favorite food into a food coma.
Okay then.
That's not good.
I guess I'll take a break.
This means if we are going to
I've
fight
got
them
tons of
again,
problems I should be dealing
basically
with.
I can't go full out.
I wish Nagi were here.
This is why you don't have dinner with,
What's with all the sighing?
your enemy.
Am I that boring?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean anything like that. There's just so much happening that I'm having a hard time relaxing. I don't know how to deal with it.
It's easy. Just do whatever it feels like your body wants to. You know, like this. Just lean back. Ah, that's so relaxing. You try.
Wow, that's quite the position. I wish I saw you like this before I enlisted.
What's that supposed to mean?
Before I enlisted, I only knew you through the press. You were so friendly and lively.
That's when I'm on the clock. This is me off the clock. If you don't know when to switch between the two, you're going to break down. I make sure to stay off the clock as long as I can so I don't break. I think you should do the same.
Thanks for your concern, but I can't just...
I see. I'm not trying to push anything on you. I apologize, but I learned a lot.
Wait, did you uninstall the program?
I'll try to tone down my advice from now on. Time to call it a day.
She does it so she doesn't break. I guess that's one way to live. Although, that program is a little overkill.
Did she? She never said she uninstalled it, so don't tell me that we're going to go into a fight with the next phase, and then just, I can't see anything because of that system. Then I'm going to actually punch the TV, because come on, Yuichiro, why the hell? Sometimes I wonder how stupid you can be. But in the same sense, I could just avoid these. But still. And why the hell is she talking about PR when she's at this point she is a traitor to the government? So why would she be talking about making? Yeah, it's interesting where their priorities lies in these kind of stressful, basically civil wars position. It's very strange. And then I suppose I'll do this one as well then. We'll see if this one is just as pointless as the last one. Even though, sure, it is a bonding, they are talking, but at the same time, it isn't the right thing to do.
I'm sorry about what happened in Mizuhagawa.
You don't have to apologize. We both had our reasons, so no hard feelings.
I'm glad to hear you say that. I really wanted to go easy on you. You were a lot stronger than I anticipated, so I couldn't afford to hold back. Did you get hurt?
You don't need to worry so much. I wasn't hurt, and even if I was, I can give myself first aid.
Wow, that's impressive.
I've always studied all sorts of things, so I could do anything on my own.
I see. I do remember you having a good head on your shoulders ever since you were little.
Since I was little? How do you know what I was like when I was little?
Oh, I was just imagining it. I'm sure that's what you must have been like.
Why is she so panicked all of a sudden? I suppose I shouldn't doubt her since she's just worried about me. Anyway, I'm totally fine and I can take care of myself. Really, it's okay.
Wait.
All right. I'm sorry I'm such a worrier.
Don't tell me that is actually...
I'd just like you to make one last promise to me.
No.
Stay away from Togetsu.
Togetsu? Why should I promise that?
I can't tell you why, but something dangerous might happen to you if you go there.
I can't make a promise without knowing why.
You have a point. I'm so upset that I can't do anything about it.
I don't know what you're hiding or what you're trying to say to me, but I can tell that you're worried, so thanks for looking out for me.
Be careful, Yuito.
You too.
That was strange because at the same time he did say that his mother died during one of the during an attack long ago. So sure, she could have survived and she could have changed her hair color and hairstyle and that kind of stuff. So it is a possibility, but yet it's so hard to read the age. I mean, I thought that Gemma here was maybe like in his mid-30s. I thought it was like that. I mean, in early mid-30s, maybe late 30s. But he says that he's over 50. I mean, come on. I don't see that in him. I don't see him over 30. That's over 50, I mean. But he says that he is that, so I don't know. And then all of us is like 16, or even, I believe we are even younger than that. 14 or something? It's a very strange age difference, that's for sure. But that's anime for you. Well, it's not anime. Well, it's an anime-inspired game, I suppose. Alright. It was a strange conversation to say the least, because it could mean that she has had some form of interesting relationship with Yuicho's brother or father. Otherwise, why else would she know him as little? Have you been able to really smile from the heart lately? Smile from the heart? I'm not sure. I smile naturally when I'm around everyone, I think. Great question. You have such a cute smile. I'm just feeling nostalgic. Again, she says it again. It comes when you can smile at that again. Talk to you later. So, what is she, my mother? Or is she some like a nurse maiden or something like that? I don't know. Or maybe a friend to her mother? I don't know. If I were to give someone such an order, it would not be Kasane. I apologize, I was speculating to Piers. I have mostly organized things in my head. Thank you very much. Basically, he doesn't think it's Kasane who did it, and I don't think either, even though of course they did, so it looked very much... Oh wait. No, it was just me seeing something in my head. Okay. So I believe there's 2 more then, so it's gonna be with Luca and Tsugumi. Then I'll do Luca first.
How have you been feeling lately, Yuito?
I'm feeling great. Thanks for asking.
Of course. Make sure to rest when you need it. Part of being OSF is taking care of your body. See you around.
Are you going to work out now?
Yes, my daily routine. Would you like to join me? Light exercise is good for maintaining your health.
You're right. Okay, I'll work out with you. Maybe you can make a training program for me.
I would be happy to. I promise to make the program that best suits your body type and fighting style.
Great, thanks.
I hope this actually will give us something in return.
Ugh.
Like a stronger attack or something like that.
I'm so thirsty. Do you want some water, Luca?
No, you should drink it. I have this.
What is that?
A special protein drink that I concocted. It's best to drink it within 45 minutes of exercising.
I've never had one. Is it good?
I made it strawberry flavored, so it's easy to drink. The intake of protein is essential for building muscle.
Not only do you work out, you even worry about your nutrition. That's amazing.
Protein is well known to people who like exercise. It's nothing to be surprised about.
It's not just that. The program you just went through was pretty hard. You're really stoic about it. Why do you want to train so much?
Well, because I'm small. When compared to those around me, I'm always at a strength disadvantage. So I want to do all I can to lessen that disadvantage.
A strength disadvantage? But why does that matter? There's almost no one as good as you in a real fight. You're a Septentrion, and you have top-class strength when it comes to a fight with powers.
I do not want to rely solely on my power.
Why not? You have an amazing one. I don't see the problem in relying on it.
Let me put it another way. Power is something you are born with. It cannot easily be changed. However, muscles are different. The harder you work, the stronger they become. Isn't that amazing?
Huh. I guess it does seem pretty amazing, maybe.
Yes, you're beginning to understand. Also, my brother is always ahead of me. No matter how much praise I get, I can never equal him. That makes me want to work hard.
I see. I definitely understand that.
Thank you for saying so. Since you are here, I'll tell you my secret.
What is it?
Wait just a moment.
This is the backpack you always wear. Whoa! That's heavy. What's in this?
I've made adjustments to my daily routine to train my muscles. I have weights inside my clothes as well.
You call them adjustments, but it sounds like torture to me. These extreme methods might be the secret to his strength. Will you put some weights in my clothes too?
Of course. They are
Isn't that
custom-made to be
extremely
removable.
stupid?
So I will put this here, and there you are.
Great. Now I'll try to walk. Whoa! Oh, my body is swaying just from moving a little.
It's not very heavy, but it will be difficult until you are used to using your core. You can borrow them if you like. Now, I'll do another set.
You can keep going?
Yes, I still have a lot left to do. You can take a rest if you are tired.
That's a Septentrion for you. I can't believe he always wears weights. But there's something kind
I can't believe that you, all of you are only using the same clothes at all
like
different
he's pushing
activities.
himself
You
too
never
hard.
change. That's strange
Can
to
he
me.
really handle it?
I mean, come on. Always the same clothes.
I never
every time.
expected you to be so odd, Yuito.
Huh?
So
Really?
odd.
I thought I was pretty normal.
What is normal in the OSF is not what most people call normal. It's very intriguing.
Right, so will that unlock? Midnight Teleportation and Guarding Vision. Alright. It would have been interesting more if we actually started getting, well, stronger. That we, in the beginning, we were basically slowed down, but our attacks were stronger. And then basically, the more we trained, the quicker I became, and the stronger. You get the point. That would have been more interesting, but yeah.
I think
sure.
I'm starting to understand you a little better. Really?
Good to know.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Well then, Sugumi, I suppose you will be the last one for today, and then we'll continue with Phase 7.
Oh, Yuito, I would like to talk to you.
What's up, Sugumi?
I think I finally found that flower. Look at this.
Oh,
It's called a silent snowmelt. It's a rare flower that only blooms at high altitudes. Is this the one you saw?
yeah, this is the one. That's incredible. I can't believe you found it with such little info.
This flower's natural environment is different from Suo's climate, so it took some time to find.
What does that mean?
It blooms on cold, high mountains, so the temperature in your garden is too high. Growing it would be difficult.
Oh, I guess that's why they always wilted.
No, it's amazing that the flowers bloomed at all. I would like to try growing them myself, but
Is there a problem? Oh, you did say it was a rare flower.
yes, you can't normally get seeds or sprouts. There isn't any data about its natural habitat either. There isn't
But
any
you just
information
said-
about how to collect them yourself.
Or
where to
exactly
look.
where to find it, but
I'm
still.
stuck.
Okay. Let's see. If they were in my garden, that means they probably grow somewhere in New Himuka.
I want to search for this flower.
Honestly, I felt bad about leaving all the searching to you, so I looked into it a little myself. The gardener who planted this flower already passed away, so I haven't got a single clue where he got it.
That's sad. I'm sure he was good at what he did.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time and care to raise it in our garden. And I figured out why I remembered this flower in the first place. After my mom died, I was really sad for a very long time. The old gardener, he knew she liked those flowers, so he planted them for me.
I see.
So I'm glad I know their name at least. Thank you.
But you haven't seen the actual flowers yet. It must be frustrating.
Still, that's good enough for me. Thanks to your thorough research, I can look at pictures of the flower whenever I want.
You want to see the real thing, don't you? I'll check some more.
Huh? Oh, well, I'd like to see it if I can, but you don't have to go out of your way.
I promised I would find it, so I don't want to give up.
Okay. Thanks, Sugumi. And I'll help in any way I can.
Okay.
She was really excited. She can be pretty stubborn sometimes. I didn't know that about her. Although, the fact that she let me see her like that means she's starting to open up. That makes me kind of happy.
Are there any problems?
I think things are fine right now.
If you need anything, just tell me. I want to help you. I may not be very useful, but I'm here for you.
Ah, that's nice. She is opening up a little bit, and that's actually kind of nice to see some kind of character growth in that sense, because she was very quiet and basically just said what she needed to do before. Now she's actually going out of her way to actually do things. To bond, and that's actually kind of... it's nice. I don't really know how else to describe it. It's nice.
I understand you a little more.
I think I've gotten to know you better too. We're the same.
Alright then. I don't suppose there is anything more to do. Let's see. So Gamma is meditating, or sleeping, meditating, something like that. Doesn't seem to be anything else I can do in here. No, I've done, and let's just double check here. Alright, so he has sent something more here. But why is she staggering in her... I know she does take pauses in real life, but why does she need to do it in her messages? That's strange. That's a little bit strange, actually. Alright then. Let's see if there's any new items, but I don't think there will be. I think there will be new items when we... Oh. Oh, I didn't go into the shop. Must have pressed the wrong button, I suppose. Right, so let's do a save to make sure that everything we've done is saved. Let's go into the shop. New products have been added. Oh! They've actually added new weapons. That's perfect. But they're quite expensive. Alright, so let's see. No, I'm not even using you. So let's... Who am I? I'm using Gamma, so... He is definitely going to get one, and then I'm using Luca. You know what? That's 6,000. I'll do that for now. And we'll see what happens next. I'll change some items. Right, so we go in on our main guy. Let's go on a better weapon. Oh. It might be better, but it looks... It looks very beefy. We still have... I mean, I can't really go into preview on it. That's... Alright, that is the best image I can get. It looks very beefy and way too big for him. But it could be made from carbon fiber or something like that. Allowing it to be very light. Still. It's, yeah, fine. It's something new at least. You get very much... Since there are very so few things you can actually change on the characters, it becomes very refreshing just for the slight bit of change. Alright, so I bought for Gamma as well. So let's get this one. There we go. Did that change anything? It doesn't seem like it actually is changing anything visually. Not much, at least. That's kind of sad. Alright, so let's... Weight hammer. Oh! It would seem as he has gone out of his way to make a status. Or, as I should say, make a statement. He made it completely in gold. Alright then, fine by me. Go with gold if you so if you so wish. Alright then. Don't have anything else, no, you don't. Let's go into the shop and let's see if we have any more visuals. Go all the way down, I think we might. No, it's still just these small items that doesn't seem to do much. Just, yeah. A little bit sad actually that we can't get all of that. Oh, so now we have Mark 4s as well. We have now Mark 4s. No, I'll actually stop right there and just continue the mission. Yeah, it's a lot beefier. Really a lot beefier. Well then, let's go into... what was it? Phase 7, I believe?
I should try to get a little rest.
And see what that brings us. Probably just more questions and fewer answers.
A message from Major General Fubuki?
It's Fubuki. I want an update on your situation. Rendezvous where we met previously.
I got a message from Major General Fubuki. Did everyone else get it too?
I did.
I did too. I think he's talking about the safe zone.
He said he's under surveillance, so I am sure he just wanted to play it safe.
But Major General Fubuki is with Spring Pharmaceuticals, right? Those ampules.
Do you think he knows about that factory?
It would be strange if he didn't.
He might have a purpose for calling a meeting so soon afterwards.
The fact that the OSF hospital prescribed the drugs must mean the government's getting products from that factory in some shape or form. Could Major General Fubuki be the go-between?
Does that mean he's an enemy too? Even after everything he's done for us?
It could just be one of the ways he goes about pretending to obey the government. We can sit here and doubt his intentions all day, but we're better off just asking.
You have a big heart, Yuito. Your trusting nature is one of your most likable features. I should really follow your example.
It's because he's sincere. I think our skepticism might provide him a nice balance.
That might be true.
So we're more or less potentially having a new enemy again. I hope that's not the case, because really it's just getting more and more confusing.
Sorry to call you out here. While I accepted Luca's generous invitation the last time, I feel it would be dangerous for me to frequent your hideout. There's a good chance the team surveilling me will notice.
We appreciate your consideration.
Wataru told me what happened in Seiran. I've also given the government a report that won't affect our activities.
What? Is that safe? Your family is Spring Pharmaceuticals.
That's precisely why I did. Reporting my own family's wrongdoings only gets the government to trust me more. Besides, Karin and I were the first ones to propose that research facility.
What?
I think you already know about Alice. She's still being held in that facility as an other. We enticed Seiran in order to protect her, knowing full well they would abuse their research. The results of which were the ampules and the uprising. We were fools.
What's going on with this country? Seiran may have incited an uprising, but there's still a new Himuka city just like ours. Suo's conducting human experiments, and Seiran is basically doing the same thing.
All of it being done to develop new weapons to fight the threat of the others. One chose to strengthen powers, and one explored a method to control the others themselves.
What are others, anyway? I've heard they suddenly began appearing after the Spring of Extinction, but not much is known about them still.
That's true. I guess the only other thing we know is that they're created in the Extinction Belt.
Some are saying they're wild animals that experience sudden mutations. But are they really wild?
It's very possible that the government is hiding what they actually are.
That is the crux of it.
Huh?
Even the public can sense something different about the others. So, focusing on that point will nullify the government's personality rehabilitation efforts.
Like exposing a government secret to every new Himuka citizen? Just like my brother did in the uprising.
Exactly. Karan and I once plotted to send a video of a human at the moment of being metamorphosed straight to the minds of every citizen. But we couldn't find any definitive video to serve as our evidence, and I was hampered after they threatened Karan.
So that's why you let the government turn you into a spy.
Yes, but now they should have Nagi's data from when Naomi was metamorphosed for research purposes.
They took his memory when they subjected him to personality rehabilitation.
Now that you mention it, Nagi seemed like he had no idea about Naomi's metamorphosis after he was discharged from the hospital.
But wouldn't that cause brain damage?
Extracting a specific memory is a dangerous process, but that's hardly even a concern to them. You all have the same memory of her metamorphosis, but attempting to digitize and extract it is too risky.
That's why we need Nagi's stored memory data. It's already been extracted.
We can send the data via Arahabaki to every citizen as proof of the government's inhumane acts. The people are ready to hear it.
Can you access it?
Yes. I received permission to enter the secure site while you were heading out to Seiron on your last assignment. I've been provided with a one-time use pass.
Nagi's stolen memory. Where is it stored?
I think they're storing it in the old OSF hospital you infiltrated before. I'm sorry for not having more concrete intel, but that facility was used to research powers. It's very likely it's there. Could you infiltrate the old hospital after the platoon has been reorganized?
Reorganized? I forgot about that.
I'm staying in Yuito platoon. This isn't the world I want either.
I see. So Hanabi is the only one that needs to be transferred.
No, I'll stay too.
Are you sure? Staying with us could mean being targeted by the government.
Then we'll deal with it if it comes to that. After all the awful things we learned, I can't just sit here and do nothing while my friends are trying to do something about it.
You don't care if it brings trouble to your family?
No. And I'm actually starting to suspect that it wasn't just my uncle who knew, but my father too.
Thank you, Hanabi. Your help means a lot to me. I'll leave you to recover Nagi's memory from Naomi's metamorphosis. I'd like to go myself, but I don't want them revoking my access to Arahabaki, so I have to lay low for now. You've made a lot of waves, Yuito. You need to be careful. This will be your second time infiltrating the hospital.
Yes, I will.
By the way, I can send you some data to help you bypass the old hospital security system. I may not be as good as my sister, but I can still put together a program or two. Please use this to aid your infiltration.
Thank you.
Well, good luck.
I'm with you, Commander Yuito.
I'm really glad the whole platoon was able to work as a team.
We're all in this together.
Right, we're done talking? Perfect. Alright, so at least for once we were able to get a little bit more questions answered. And it's more or less clear now what's going on. But at the same time we still have a few questions like what are the others to... What are they? What exactly are the plans of both governments, and what is Kasane actually doing over there? But yet again, but the Kasane part, I think they will try to avoid talking too much about, because of the simple fact that they don't want us to, well, learn everything. Because that removes the replayability of the game, since they want us basically to play this from one character's perspective and then go back and play it again from another person's perspective. So of course it... Yet again, I don't understand. Why is her posters up here? She's supposed to be the enemy, so why is her posters up? It's actually strange. I mean, she is known to be one who betrayed the government, so, but still her posters are up. Fine, I guess. I don't really know how to... Oh wait, there's a quest here. Do I even want to take this? I don't think I do. Point inside the hard shell, but could you show me how to defeat it? Destroy the shell. That at least sounds like something that's going to be easy. Let's hope that's the case. It's now active. So let's go into the details on that one. No, wrong button again. Let's see if I can go in on the main menu. That's the wrong button again. Yeah, it seems like it doesn't move, so I think it's going to be like phase... Like, if it's going to be like 9 or 10 phases. It seems like it's going to be like that. Let's see, I have 16 points, so I should get rid of some of these. Alright, I have been Brain Drive, I think that's going to be... Oh, there we have it! Brain Drive and Brain Field. This is Brain Field, that's Brain Drive. Right. That's actually good to get this one, because 10% extra power is always good. Alright, so... what was it I wanted to get, personally? No, Overkill was... well, Overkill. Drain Crunch by a great amount. Yeah, I think I'll actually take that one. Increase speed at which you will... yeah, I think I'll just grab this one just to unlock the rest here. Weapons attack can drain crunch by a great amount. Yeah, I'll take that as well. Just to basically make sure that the boss fights go quicker, basically. Right, so I'll have 3 more points. Let's see what I should do. Brain Crush while SAS is active slightly restores the gauge of the SAS being used. I'll grab this and see what it does then later. Alright. So we've done 1 hour now of streaming. So I don't really know how much more I'm going to do, but I'm going to at least try to get to the hospital and at least begin that quest or that storyline. I think I'll do that. Just to get a little bit more action in the game, because we got a very little action before we were thrown straight back into the standby phase. So I'll go and do that. Continue the old hospital. So basically one government, or one city, tries to control others, one is trying to make power stronger so they can beat the others. But then, yet again, and they basically are doing whatever they want to do so. But why then turn individuals into others? I mean, sure, I guess you want them to be the ones who can... You want them to be the ones who leads the fight. But if you can be able to reason with them, you would have very strong others on your side that you can use. But still, I feel like, I mean, yet again, good OSF member seems to be much stronger than most, if not all, of the others that I've faced. So why waste something like that? Why waste it? Why waste such potential because you want a... yeah, it's strange. But I hope they will continue to answer questions as they did just now. Alright then, let's test this new sword out. And they're invisible, so I suppose I'll need to use some clairvoyance then. Thank you very much, Sugumi. Oh, that gauge goes down a heck of a lot faster. That's great.
I didn't didn't see anywhere that looked like a place data would be stored when we came here looking for Nagi before.
If it's here, it must be deeper inside the building. Probably somewhere very hard to get to.
Gamma, I agree with you completely. That's the most reasonable thing, at least. Alright, so back at this creepy hospital. And is there going to be enemies in there? Yeah. Well, hell. Let's do it. There we go.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. Can't
do
see
this,
it, but the other is still around. Use SAS to find it.
Come on, break that bloody shell.
Shell breach confirmed.
There we go.
Put the pressure on.
Let's get this one down first, and then quickly go over to clairvoyance. And I'm still amazed at that gold hammer. Smash you down.
Now die! Come on!
There we go. Let's get these items. Oh, is this going to be in the keycard or something? Mysterious text data. What's this? Oh, let's go into this then first. We know it was a new Himika command who turned Naomi into a other, but the government gains nothing by doing that, right, Fuki? Well done, Luca, that's right. There's no reason to turn an Oso into an other in combat. My guess is that someone from Seiran infiltrated Suo, probably trying to use the chaos caused by the large-scale other attack to try and clean it up. So the clueless OSF who were just there to exterminate the others happened to be right in the middle of the battlefield. Wait, Tsunami was turned into another by chance? Could have happened to anyone, it just happened to Tsunami. How terrible. So that means the Soviet army has special bullets that can turn people into others as a measure against the Seiran army. That's what I believe, though I know we can't just call it an accident or a coincidence. Now things will be more dangerous than ever. I will do all I can, but please be prepared. Alright, so born as what they went into the discussion I had right before, that why turn an OSF member who is, so strong into another. But as they say, it could have been that they basically wanted a distraction so that they could basically clean up whatever they were doing at that place. Alright. So starting today I will be helping with testing. It seems our instructions are to test carefully and double down on safety measures. This isn't uncommon, but it sure is a pain. Alright. Well, I guess I'll just continue then. There's not much more to do. I'm still so... Can I just destroy these? They are so creepy.
Yuito, I can disrupt the security system with Major General Fubuki's program. You can proceed safely.
Understood.
Proceed safely, he says. Let's see if that is actually going to be the case. Let's see, so nowhere to go there.
Go, Yuito!
I'm betting that there's going to be others right outside us.
Forward if we use my power, Yuito.
Oh. I thought these guys were the safe. I thought these guys were the safety.
Next.
Watch the enemy.
There we go.
That was impressive.
Oh, even more. should at least have a little bit more of this
You'll be
then.
able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
Now I oh, there's even more of them. Don't do this, guys.
Nice fire! You got this!
Come on, get more hits in.
Successfully reached shell. Attack now.
Go. Let's get a final one off.
That was a good attack.
No, I did it wrong timing.
Is my power?
Let's see it, so it was
Take down. Give it everything you've got.
Now let's get some more fire in there. And I missed every little one of those combos.
Now die!
A lot of assassinations now, so it's clear that the decision to make the gauges go down much quicker is
I'm using this
was the right thing to do.
Here we go! Let's go!
Just voice drive mode? Or dino drive? No, I did all. Did I as well? I did. Ah, goddammit. Alright. I just got disoriented. Where am I supposed to go? No, I must be this way. Oh, there we have another enemy. I have brain drive, so this should be... And just as I get hit.
Not yet!
Some damage.
Leave it to me!
Whoa! Nice!
Looks like there's a resource nearby.
Let's see if I can find that resource that we was talking about. Oh, there. It's hiding behind here. Or it was... What is this? Oh, it's one of those data things again. Suppose they are trying to tell a story with those. I'm gonna move you so I can see what's actually there. Perfect. Now comes the question. Here's a save point. This is exactly the same place I saved and quit last time I was in this, so I'm actually not gonna save and end here because of that reason, so I'll continue a little bit more to the next save point, just to give a little bit more action in the stream. And of course it gets a little bit longer then. There we go. Let's go ahead and get into this fight.
It sprayed something
Oh
like
no,
oil.
it's these guys again.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Let's get all these smaller ones out of the way.
Next, Yuito, my power may be helpful.
Yes, it is very helpful, but I'm just gonna get those big guys out of the way for a moment. And get a hit. There we go.
That must be a weak spot.
Engage. It just goes down like hell. It allows those fights to be so
I'm
damn
going to get
easy.
stronger.
No. There's 4 of them? Come on.
It's not over!
Nothing
Right in the middle!
at the moment.
Leave it to me!
This out of the way.
Good attack.
Yeah! There! I need your help! Here we go! There! Now die!
The gauge just goes down so bloody quick now. That one's also invisible, that's right. And let's just... Actually, very invisible.
I'm using this, Segumi.
Go back. Hopefully this is the last. It seemed like it was. Good.
Do you remember the layout of the building? You were admitted to this hospital when you were little.
That's what I hear, but I don't remember it at all. I guess I was too young.
Oh, he was not at this hospital. Oh, god damn it. That's why he has these strokes. Of course, I mean, I should have realized it earlier, but it's quite clear now. He's most likely some form of experiment. They have most likely done something very similar to what they did to Luca. Some form of experiment that is now basically coming to form. That is why he's able to take those ampules and be fine. I bet you that's the case. I bet you that's the case. Alright, so this should at least do this. Wait, enemies? Enemies.
You took it down, Yurita.
There we go. At least one item on that list. And even more of those bloody invisible.
I need your help.
Rest of it.
Now die.
That was brilliant.
I can keep going.
Let's hope that there isn't a lot of this remaining. Right, so there's an item in there. But
Do you need help?
I get it. Did I just go in a circle? No, I am supposed to go this way, that's true. Alright, so we're most likely gonna fight something big now, aren't we? Well, maybe not some of these smaller ones.
This is pretty rare.
Get ready. Come on.
Using brain trap.
Yeah.
Hopefully that comes something bigger now, so I don't need to waste this drive.
Watch the enemy.
Oh, there did come some a little bit heavier guys.
Your mobility declines when you're wet.
Keep going.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it. Watch out for electric. You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
Who did that?
It's nothing.
I'm trying to aim at this guy. Come on.
I need you, Gemma.
I must train more.
No!
It is nothing.
Don't want to use the brain field.
I'm using this, Segumi.
So I'll do this and see if I can get this. Come on, the green guy. And then
Let's
something.
regroup now.
I must train more.
Here we go.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
I think I actually might need to use it, and that's annoying a lot. And right now I'm just being eaten around like a bloody beast.
I need your help.
support the injured. My training is paying
Alright,
off.
finally.
The oil is making me
And that was
sluggish.
it.
Not yet.
Is he throwing barrels? What is going on?
How are you?
There we go. Finally, we got it down.
Its weak spot.
There we go. Finally. Alright then. We got a little bit more action done before we finish it this time, but I think that that this will have to do for today. So let's do a quick save. There we go. Let's see if there's any interesting items. I think there might not be, because, well, I did just look at it before. Alright, let's go back. Alright, so I've saved and everything, so... Well, it has been an interesting stream. We did get a lot of answers, thankfully. Yet the few streams that has been, we have gotten very few answers to the questions. So I'm very happy that we did get some. There still are a lot of questions remaining, and I just hope that they will tell us. Because, I mean, if there's going to be 10 faces, yeah, sure, there will be some more time to do, but it really feels like more than half of the game you were in complete dark of what was actually going on. And the pace that they are telling the answers are way too slow. And it's actually very annoying in some regards. So we'll go with it. We'll continue the story tomorrow, I believe. But as you know, I said at the same time, I said the same thing on Saturday, and well, it turned out to become Monday instead of Sunday. But still, I will try my best to continue the stream or this playthrough tomorrow as well. Well then. To all of you who have come to watch the stream, thank you very much. For those who will watch the stream afterwards, thank you very much. And I hope that you will give a follow and continue to watch this playthrough to the end.
So?
And if you haven't watched, and this is your first episode, well then go back and watch the others. Either way, it has been an interesting stream, so I'll say goodbye and have a nice day.